Hey GPC family, it's Pastor Susie. I have discovered another 2-ingredient recipe that I am trying tonight, and it is lentil flatbread. And I was looking up on YouTube how to cut your own bangs, and so I did that earlier this evening, and that came across this vegan recipe that is lentil flatbread. And the 2 ingredients are red lentils and water. So while I am in the midst of the pandemic, and you may be doing the same thing, I'm trying to be super creative and combining things in my freezer and my pantry and coming up with really creative dishes. And so I actually had a little bit of red lentils, and I measured it out, and I had exactly 1 cup, which is what this recipe calls for. And so the first thing that you do is you soak your red lentils for at least 3 hours in a cup of red lentils in 2 cups of water. So I have already done that, and now I am adding my red lentil well soaked red lentils into the blender. And then I'm just going to blend these up. And the reason that the YouTube vegan chef recommended red lentils over others is because she said they get much creamier. And so what you're looking for, she says, is a creamy batter that resembles pancake batter. So I'm going to blend these up and then come right back. So I've done the blending, and the recipe says that it's supposed to be the consistency of pancake batter. However, and it's super creamy, it is thinner to me than pancake batter, and I don't know what that would do when I put it in the skillet. So I think I'm going to, I don't know if it would get thicker if I put it in the fridge, but I think what I'm going to do is add a little bit of cornbread mix to thicken it. I can't think what else to use as a little bit of a thickener, but I do have some cornbread mix, so I think I'm going to add a little bit of this. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I have put in a 1/4 cup at a time some yellow corn muffin mix, and I have put in a full cup into this lentil water mixture, and it's still, I don't know if you can see that, but it's still super, it's very creamy, but it looks thin to be able to put onto the skillet. It doesn't look like pancake batter, which is what it's supposed to look like. So I think what I'm going to do is let it sit for a little bit and see if it thickens up a little bit before I add any more, because I want it to be the flatbread, although I may be creating something completely different that has the lentils and the cornbread together, and maybe that creates something. So I'm going to let it thicken a little bit and see what happens, and then I'll come back. Hi friends, so now it's Tuesday afternoon, and I'm trying these lentil flatbreads again. So This is what the batter ended up looking like after it's thick and creamy, after I added an entire package of cornbread mix. So now I'm trying the first one. I've got the fan going because I only have olive oil. And so you're supposed to pour these in and have them sort of look like a pancake. And so I'm giving it a whirl and seeing if I can make these lentil, now cornbread, flatbreads. So I will be back. So this is the second one cooking now. So I guess you would call these lentil, cornbread, flatbread, or fritters or something. And the first one came out okay. I'm interested to taste it. Of course, the other side got a little darker, as the first pancake always does. So I'm just going to keep trying these. And this is the batter, which, however many cups that is. I don't know how much it will actually make, but they might be tasty. I'm looking forward to it. So I've been at the church all day today. I just got home. It's Tuesday evening, just before the congregational care meeting and then the diaconate meeting. So your church staff is hard at it, and we're doing all we can to care for y'all, to be beside you, to figure out how and when it is best and safest for us to all be together again. So I'll come back when maybe the rest of these are done and show you what they look like. Okay, so there's the finished product. I think it made 6 or so of the lentil cornbread. Maybe I'll bring them over here so you can see them better. There they are. Lentil cornbread flatbread. So I'm going to go back to the first one. So it looks like it made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to go back to the first one, which is not the prettiest one. And wow, that is really, really delicious. I don't know what it would have tasted like with just lentils. I need to get out of that light. But for me, the consistency was just right with the cornbread mix added. So I don't know how to follow that YouTube video where it was just red lentils and water. For me, the consistency was way too thin, but maybe I should have given it a try. But these are outstanding. So I would recommend these. So blessings, grace, and peace. Bye. I came back to share that I'm trying some of the flatbread with some almond butter, and it is really, really delicious. So this started out as a 2-ingredient, and it ended up being 3 because it was water as well as lentils as the cornbread mix. So, but really, really good. So during the pandemic, while you're sheltering at home or just stretching your groceries like I am, what can you make from your pantry, or your pantry in your freezer, or your pantry in your freezer in your fridge? What can you come up with that is 2 ingredients or maybe 3 ingredients? See what you can come up with and let me know. All right. Blessings, grace, and peace, y'all. Miss you. Love you. Bye.